Hi, welcome to HR Happy Hour Work Break. You are here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish McFarland, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Monday. Hope you had
Happy
a nice
Monday.
weekend.
Do you know what? I woke up this morning and I actually thought it was Sunday. Do you ever do that? Like you think it's the wrong day and then you realize like, oh, gotta get up.
That's brutal. That's a tough one.
I know, and it's trash day here. So it wasn't even like I was, I think I probably would have rolled over and slept another 30 minutes or something. And I was like, gotta get the trash out. Hate that.
That's a really interesting question, I think, in like suburbia, or I guess anywhere really, but most particularly suburbia, if the trash hauling out is a big thing and if you've got to take it a while because like the right day to have it. My trash, I have to take out. This is so interesting. This is great content. I take mine out on Thursday night, which is the worst night, I think. That's the worst night to haul your trash out. I think it should be like Sunday or Monday, right? After the weekend, you compile a lot of trash, typically over the weekend, maybe. Boom. Thursday night trash night is the worst.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what other people think. You know what? For me, the day doesn't matter. It's just that my driveway goes around to the back of my house, which is where the trash cans are. So it's not even like I grew up with a short driveway, trash cans, it took a second to get them out there. For me, it's like really long. And the older I get too, with a big heavy trash can, like, and I have teenagers and they would absolutely do it for me, but to ask them to do it, like for help is like admitting I can't do it anymore.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you how to run your trash situation over there, but I absolutely would have one of those kids on it without even hesitating on it.
I know, but see, I feel like it's this gradual thing with aging, right? Because you start turning over one thing, two things, 10 things. And okay, so the other thing I want to talk to you a little bit is about aging. So I'm having bathroom renovations done.
Nice.
3 bathrooms. And so the first one is finished. It looks amazing. And so you were all using the same shower now, which is this new shower. And I was in the shower stall and I'm thinking like, this is normally my kid's bathroom. And so I'm just using whatever shampoo they have, conditioner. Well, it's different brands than I use. We all have our own favorites, obviously. And I've realized it just really hit me that it was both the shampoo, conditioner, and the face wash. I can't read it in the shower without my glasses on.
So okay. What did you need to read? Just the instructions? I think it's like lather, rinse, repeat. It's pretty standard across all those products.
No, I needed to read if it was shampoo or conditioner.
Okay.
I can't even read. I'm to the point, and it just hit me today. I'm to the point. I can't read a shampoo bottle to see if it says shampoo. There was something that I thought was face wash. I'm not sure if it was face wash or shaving cream. I put it on my face.
So here, I don't want to interrupt this story, but I'm going to for a second because here's an opportunity I think maybe we can jump on. You know how like you can get playing cards that they make with the giant numbers? Yeah. Or like those old phones when people had regular household phones, they would sell them with the giant numbers for older folks to be able to maybe the products like shampoos, conditioners, etc., maybe cans of food. Is there an opportunity to relabel this for people who can't, for challenged people?
You read my mind.
Okay, there we go. That's an opportunity. I've never seen those.
Shampoo and conditioner or whatever. I mean, I understand. Look, the instructions, I don't care what they say, but if it's the word shampoo needs to be big enough.
Make it really, really big, right? That's really the only thing you need to know.
F on it somewhere. So I know it's the shampoo. It's not the conditioner.
I like it.
Anyway, okay, which leads me to my story that I have for you to react to. I coincidentally, after whether I use shampoo, conditioner, or my hair, I have no idea. Anyway, I got clean somehow. And I was reading an article in Forbes today, and it was about using AI for good, and not specifically HR good, just for good in general. And so I love these stories because it gives you maybe ideas of if artificial intelligence is used in one scenario, it could pertain to another, right? So I'm reading the story, and one of the things talks about children with visual impairment are being helped because Huawei, who I know you have a Huawei phone.
My favorite phone right here.
I have a Huawei phone. Our friend Cecile has a Huawei phone. We have lots of Huawei phones around. Well, anyway, they have developed an app using artificial intelligence that basically can check for visual impairments is targeted at children because over 19 million children have visual impairment. And if it's caught early enough, you can actually make recommendations, especially if you're thinking about third world countries or, maybe where they don't have the ability to go to an eye doctor. And so I'm going to say the name of it here. I wrote it down. It's called Track AI.
Okay.
And much like the name implies, which I love things where the name kind of tells you what it does, it tracks the places that the child is looking. And that's how it measures whether or not they have visual impairment. And I will tell you, when Jack was really young, maybe a year and a half or two, we thought that he might have some vision difficulties. Okay. And we went to the children's hospital. Now in the room, they had strategically placed stuffed animals that were like animated.
Okay.
And they would track where the baby looked because you can't ask them to read an eye chart. So anyway, that's a really interesting use of AI.
Yeah.
From our Huawei. Friends might be a strong word. I'm not going to go that far.
I'm a big fan of my phone. I've had for about a year now. I guess we got them when we were in China, which was right around this time last year, as I recall. It was June, I think. And in fact, they have released the next version of this like flagship quote unquote phone. It's out now, but that's caught up in the whole kind of trade war thing. So the new Huawei, the very, very latest Huawei, is supposed to be even better than the one we have.
Oh, I'm sure.
It doesn't have access to the Google Play Store right now. And until they work that out, it's going to be difficult for US consumers, maybe even consumers in Europe as well, to adopt that new phone when they can't get to the Google Play Store.
You know what? Can I just say, though, I think that just gives me hope that the other phone providers and makers will have these similar type things that can help, whether it's, children or people with visual impairment or whatever. In other words, there's just a plethora of ways that AI can help you in maybe some things that we never anticipated.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's a great story. Yeah, those guys are doing they have such amazing technology, and we can talk about that forever. Yeah. But maybe when we get back to China, we'll do.
Exactly.
Are we going to be able to do the work break from China? We get to go back there. That's going to be interesting. See how that works. Wow,
I don't know.
Put that on the back burner for something to think about. Later. So Trish, I had one quick thing. I had teased this last week.
Yes.
And now it's not. There has been a Twitter leak, I have to say.
Are you serious?
There was a Twitter leak of the announcement. So
I didn't see any announcement. So
well, you're the leaker. So
what?
The announcement was I was going to announce, because I wasn't sure, we had not talked about this at all, and I was not completely sure you were even keeping an eye on it, which was this: our HR Happy Hour show, our flagship podcast, crossed over 2 million downloads over the weekend. That was my announcement. I thought it was going to happen on Friday, and it didn't. We ended up at like 1999927. And like I said, we hadn't discussed it though. And part of the deal with this show, and even the real podcast, we don't like to pre-plan too much. I don't want to tell you. I did not want you to know what the announcement was. So I wanted you to be surprised, because I genuinely thought you would have been. And so then when you tweeted a few hours ago, hey, congratulations, 2 million downloads. Of course, there you go. That was it. So that was the announcement. I guess admittedly, and maybe I hyped that up a little too much. It wasn't that big a deal, but I was excited about it. But I was going to, and I really, truly I was not sure you were even keeping an eye on it. So I thought maybe you would have been surprised. So
I am surprised that is what your big announcement you've been holding out for 3 or 4 days was. Obviously, sorry I was the one to leak it.
No, it's great. It's exciting. So it's pretty cool. I don't want to spend any more time talking about it, but that I'm excited. I'm happy for us. So thank you for everything you've done on that show. It's been pretty cool. 11 years of that show and still going really strong. So that was it. That was my announcement.
Can I tell you why I was looking? Because I was catching up to make sure that I had been looking and listening to all of the episodes in our podcast network from George Larac and from Madeline Lorano, because obviously George does Market Watch for us, and he had one in late May. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't caught that one, and then Madeline's been doing a lot of episodes with Radical Research, and so it's that's why I happened to be in there today looking. That's so funny. Sorry for the surprise.
Well, yeah, no, it's fine. It was like, okay. Again, how we try to keep this pretty organic. I didn't even tell you then after that after I
No.
saw the tweet. I didn't tweet you or message you or call you
No.
and say, hey, that was my announcement. You blew it. Like, so you didn't. So at least you got surprised by the fact that my announcement was that. That was at least surprising.
That is surprising. Yeah, see, I like this better. I like when we're not talking and
you like when we're not talking? Oh, thank you.
No, I think it's
I get
better
it.
if we're
Yeah.
talking here so that we have something to talk about. If I talk to you a ton
Yeah, we can't
otherwise, then we've
Right,
got
'cause-
nothing to talk about each day, right?
Right. We started off in the backstage and then it's like, well, let's just turn it live. There's no point. Let's not waste the content. Let's just get the content.
Right.
Out there.
Well, when I think back to years ago when we first met and we would have these like really raging debates about things and conversations. And then at the end, we'd be like, wow, we probably should have like recorded that.
Yeah.
So this is us doing that. We don't talk before these, we talk live and yeah.
Well, we don't talk about this content. We might talk about some work things we're doing or whatever, or just,
right.
Hey, I made a hamburger this weekend. That was really good.
Yeah.
One last thing. I don't want to go too long.
We're at 11 minutes.
All right. I just want to say one thing. What I figured out, for the weekend. Remember the Jersey Shore, that TV show?
Yes, I love it.
And you remember what the guy said was their little mantra? Remember GTL?
Yeah.
Gymtown Laundry?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how I spent my entire weekend. And maybe substitute the G for grill, because I didn't go to the gym. Okay. The gyms are still closed here. But I literally thought about what I did the entire weekend, and it was pretty much just that. So I don't know why it popped into my head, the GTL thing. I haven't watched that show in forever. Maybe I don't know if it's still a show, but
it is. It's
so GTL. That was my weekend.
GTL. Can we also share with everyone that you are a Jersey guy? So that's completely appropriate.
Yeah, it's funny. When that show came out, it did resonate with me a little bit in some of the locations. I mean, not so much the lifestyle and the people, but like a lot of the places that they went to were places, we always hung out back in the day.
You weren't as wild?
No, I had better hair. I had hair. But no, that's it. So I have one more thing. I'm going to save that for tomorrow.
Save it for tomorrow. All right. Good talking. Good catching up. And thanks to everyone, as always, for listening. I love weekends now even more because I open up so many messages from people just saying that they're watching and they like it and they'll comment. Sometimes people don't always tweet publicly for me, which is fine. I like all the sort of direct messages, but I'm glad it's resonating and I'm glad that you're enjoying what Steve.
I'm waiting for one of those messages. I have not got one yet.
Would someone please message Steve Bowes, DM him. Do you read your DMs, Steve?
I do not. I shouldn't say that. I probably would because I almost never get them. Like I might get one a month.
Okay. All right. Well, someone message him, please. So, all right. We will talk to you all tomorrow.